Episode 9 of When Life Gives You Tangerines begins with Aesoon, Gwan-sik and Geum-myeong moving into a small apartment after selling their house to support Geum-myeong. Aesoon also goes back to being a street vendor after pulling out her share from the shop she had planned on opening with the Hanyo aunties. Elsewhere in Japan, Geum-myeong weeps when she sees the picture, knowing that she's once again the reason her parents' dreams have been lost. Now, as Geum-myeong rents a room in Seoul, she tries to help her landlord's daughter hide her boyfriend in her room, but to no avail since the landlord finds him anyway, hidden inside Geum-myeong's storage bag. Meanwhile, Aesoon finds out that Geum-myeong is hiding someone in his room, and she assumes it's her acquaintance's runaway son. But when Aesoon and Gwan-sik enter his room, they find a girl hiding inside his storage cupboard instead. This is the point where we meet Boo Hyung-suk, which happens to be Sang-gil's daughter, whom Geum-myeong introduces as his girlfriend. Somehow Hyung-suk had remembered that when she was still a child, her mother once pointed towards Aesoon and told her to make sure to marry someone like Aesoon's husband. So she'd approached Geum-myeong, setting her heart on him. In Seoul, despite having studied in Japan, Geum-myeong struggles to find a job. This is when she meets Park Chung-sup, the man she'd helped hide from his girlfriend's father. We find that Chung-sup is an artist working at a theatre but constantly getting chewed out for not making posters that help sell tickets. Yet the kind theatre owner still doesn't fire him. Chung-sup helps Geum-myeong get a job at the ticket counter. One day while working, Geum-myeong visits her and they meet in an empty theatre room where Chung-sup can see them from afar. Later, after work, Geum-myeong suggests that Geum-myeong should leave the poor neighbourhood she's been living in. Offended, Geum-myeong asks Geum-myeong to leave instead, while all the while Chung-sup happens to be passing by, listening to their conversation, and a glimmer of a smile crosses his face. The next time, Geum-myeong visits Chung-sup's office to deliver his lunch and see all his paintings. Unfortunately, this is exactly when Chung-sup and his girlfriend arrive, with his girlfriend giving him an earful yet again for not making enough money as an artist and belittling him. They then discover Geum-myeong, who has been trying to stay hidden in the back, making the situation even more awkward as episode 9 comes to an end. So we follow the story a bit further in this episode, where Aesoon and Gwan-sik give up on their small dreams yet again as life gets in the way. They choose to let Geum-myeong's dreams sail rather than their own. We also follow Geum-myeong and see how realistically her story is conveyed. Despite having studied abroad and become an accomplished individual, she still struggles to find a job. Really though, this episode feels more like a transition of sorts, with Aesoon and Gwan-sik settling into their new living conditions and Geum-myeong in another transition phase where she's neither a student nor in a permanent job, trying to navigate her situation to the best of her capacity. Naturally, this episode, unlike its predecessors, falls short of its usual emotional dialogue and deeply moving moments. But despite that, When Life Gives You Tangerines continues to tell its story with utmost sincerity, as we'll surely see in the next few episodes. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.